Good morning everybody, my name is John McGinley from Glassy Consulting, and this short video is a follow-up to the action planning sessions in Dublin, Cork and Limerick. In this video I'll look at the concept of cows to enable you to get your action plan moving.
Knowledge is key with action planning. This is because we have to know what we're planning for and the destination we're trying to reach. You have to be careful. If you don't know where you're going, you might not get there. And even worse, you might get to somewhere that's completely inappropriate for your life and your business. There are those that make a living out of creating an illusion that action planning is complicated. It's not. It's just another process with a path and tools that can help anyone put an action plan together. The first stage is about intelligence. It's about having to review the world we operate in and the business we already have. We need to review the challenges and opportunities we face and the strengths and weaknesses that we have, we can use and address. Once we look at these challenges, opportunities, weaknesses and strengths, these will bring out the key issues that we must address, and in doing so we begin to see direction of travel or even directions that are available. The road we take is very much dictated by the vision that we have formulated for our business and indeed our lives. Once we decide on the best path, what remains are the actions we have to take, the objectives, strategies and tactics we action to achieve success. We should write these down in our action plan and then go for it, making sure we review and refine as we need to. Now you may have used PEST, looking at political, economic, sociological and technological issues when it comes to information analysis. But I believe that cows is far more powerful, and I'd like to show you why it differs from PEST. If you ask what's the difference between a pest and a cows, the simple answer is that the key difference is that a cow's analysis begins with the challenges that face a business, and this allows the other areas such as opportunities and weaknesses and strengths to flow from these challenges and relate back to them. A cow's starts very much with the key issues of a business. When carrying out a cow's analysis, you need to look at both the internal environment, that's within the business, and the external environment, outside it. External factors can usually be classified as weaknesses and strengths, and the external factors are usually challenges and opportunities. The cow's analysis gives you information that's helpful in matching a firm's resources and capabilities to the competitive environment it operates in. As such, it's instrumental in formulating and selecting your strategy when you're putting your action plan together. Changes in the internal and external environment can also present threats to any firm, for example the impact of any budget changes or the impending Brexit. But then you can look at the outside world. This can reveal new opportunities for profit and growth. Again, for example, a client need that's not been addressed or new technologies you can exploit. Identifying firms' weaknesses will help you identify what it lacks and where you can help. For example, each of the following may be seen as weaknesses: a weak brand, a poor reputation amongst customers, a lack of social media, or a website that's not updated. But your business strengths are the resources and capabilities you can use to develop a competitive advantage, such as the services you offer, your proposition, your strong brand name. A cow's analysis is essentially a brainstorming exercise, but to make it successful, here are some hints and tips. The first one is make sure you involve employees from all the key areas of the business. You might even consider involving sympathetic outsiders, such as your business alliances, people who know the market and can provide an objective view and perhaps identify some opportunities or weaknesses that you haven't addressed yet. Before you arrange your brainstorming exercise, ask everybody who's coming along to collect and review information on the internal resources of the business and also to look outside in the marketplace to look at competitors, what's happening politically, economically, what's happening with technology, all factors that can provide opportunities and threats to your business. Once you've got your brainstorm arranged, then think about who has the skills and objectivity to chair the session. Is it yourself, or do you need to use an external facilitator? The secret is to create an open and honest atmosphere. Avoid judging or disagreeing, and make sure that any suggestions draw out the weaknesses and threats, but also the opportunities and strengths that allow you to put together a positive cow's analysis that gives you information to use for the future. Now I know that certain people like structure, and a good idea with your cows analysis is to use the main business functions to provide a framework. You can look at strategic planning, the opportunities with your marketing, the threats and potential opportunities with your web and social media. How are your people processes stacking up? What new technology is required? And what alliances can you establish to make your plans come together? If you use the framework and you've had an effective brainstorming session, what you'll find is that for all the different functions of your business, such as your financials, your marketing, your social media, your website, your people, and your alliances, you'll have the positives and the negatives identified. You will also see what the opportunities are and the weaknesses that you have to address. The beneficial part of the brainstorming session is that right at the beginning you can see the challenges that your business faces, and then your plan needs to be about how you will address these and sort them. Your brainstorming session will help you identify the key issues in the business. Then when you write these issues down, you can identify what's highly important. If it is, stick it in the plan. What has a high potential impact? It might not be happening now, but it could be in the future. How do we prepare? That needs to go in your plan. What can be controlled by the business? It should be in the plan. What's key to the success of the business? It should be in the plan. All these identified issues help you create and draft your positive action plan for the future. You can also detail the opportunities that your business will exploit. You can rank them in order of importance, and you can also take a step back and also rank them in order of, can they actually be achieved with our current strengths, or are there weaknesses that we have to address to allow us to make sure we can really exploit this opportunity that we've identified. Another powerful attribute of cows is it allows you to sit back objectively and identify the strengths and weaknesses of the business. But the secret is to write them down, because if we don't write them down, we can't exploit the strengths and we can't sort the weaknesses. Once you've written down your strengths and weaknesses, you can then see the challenges and opportunities, and a picture starts to paint itself. Your matrix allows you to look at the challenges and take a step back and say, right, what are the weaknesses that mean these challenges are important to us? But what are the strengths that we can use to overcome these challenges? And then the opportunities. Ranked in importance, what are the weaknesses you have to address right now to make sure you can take advantage of the top priority opportunities you've identified? But also, what strength can you utilise now to make sure that the opportunities that your brainstorming sessions identified can be exploited by your business to allow you to maximise the revenue potential that they offer? Once you document your cows analysis, you'll find that your action plan will contain 4 different types of strategies. The first one deals with the challenges. But because you know your strengths and you've written them down, you can align these to the challenges and sort them. You've identified your opportunities and ranked them, so you now know the strengths you can use to exploit these opportunities now. But also, you know your weaknesses. But because you've identified opportunities that you want to exploit, you can work on these weaknesses, which means you can exploit them in the future. And more importantly, you've identified challenges that you can't sort because your business has certain weaknesses. Once these are addressed, these challenges can be sorted and you can move on positively. Hopefully I've shown you that cows, challenges, opportunities, weaknesses and strengths, is a tool that any business can use. A tool that is powerful when putting together your action plan for the future. Next time we'll show how you can take all the information in your cows analysis to help you identify your business vision and really get that action plan moving. If you haven't yet looked at our free guide to build strategic alliances, why don't you go onto the Panacea Advisor website and download your free copy now. Well, thanks very much everybody, and look forward to speaking to you again next week.